was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses.
My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Now, let me ask you this: do you believe her?
Oh, you fool!
What's up? This is Kane. I'm live with another guest again.
What's going on, y'all? It's Chris.
We're back at it again with another video. There's been a beef going around with Myron and the comedian named Akash. They did a podcast 3 years ago called Flagrant, and it was all about how they viewed Myron, basically fresh and fit, how they viewed on women, and they didn't really think so much high of it because the way they feel like there was like manipulating and pimping women per se. But obviously Myron always says he says that he always trying to give men tools in order to how to go about women in today's society. But then since they have this certain beef, it's basically about what he's talking about three years later, which is now about a podcast his wife was on and talking about all the whole stuff that she was doing allegedly. So they just started beef with both of these podcasters, comedians, and then Akash responded with this, called him a B word as well. But then I'm going to talk about the different clips I have for this video for you guys to see how eventually the Myron supporters and other people that was exposing him, how naive and gullible he was to believe his wife was a certain image that he thought she was, but she's basically like the typical female that fresh and fit of their podcast, always trying to show guys that what you need to watch out for when you go in these type of relationships. So we'll start off with Exhibit 1.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
What I find corny is my preference is not my women. Now, I thought it was I'm not dating my women, period, which is the corniest human being outside of a criminal to me, period.
Akash only dates brown. Akash has been with one girl in his life who is his wife.
That's my wife. That's an
So
Indian
this
woman
is
that was
like
important to
loyal
me.
through and through.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses.
I'm actively trying to have an orgy and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you fucking see him. His body goes crazy. His face part always slays, never declines. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband. You just know that Nav's dick is like at least 10 inches. Okay, I have two butthole stories. So one time I met this guy on Tinder and I made the dumb mistake of letting him sleep over, like not really wanting to fucking hook up. And I woke up in the morning and my asshole was a little sore. Oh my God. And I remember that he what kind of porn do you watch when you use a vibrator?
Okay, not gonna lie, I don't watch porn while using a vibrator. What? I just think my imagination is vibration enough.
Wow.
I'm just thinking of my own husband while I'm doing it.
Wait, that's kind of baller, but I could never do that.
Yeah. And so I was
How do
using
you and your husband split finances? And I'm gonna be really fucking honest.
I don't.
We don't.
We don't.
We don't.
First of all, that's a fucking red flag. I'm not no joke. I love you girls. If you want to work, all for that, whatever. But any man that doesn't want to have a joint bank account or isn't being transparent with his accounts or has separate accounts, that's a fucking red flag. This is not a two-way street. This is a one-way street. His money is our money and my money is my money. And look, have I only made $600 from content creating?
Wow, I went up $100 from last week.
But that's my money. Okay.
I don't know if you watch The Boys, but I love him on The Boys.
I never watched that show, but he's on my hall pass list.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Chase Crawford, Jacob Elordi, Austin Butler, and who else?
Why I think I have a good marriage. I think it's because my husband's never here.
Okay, so I've been getting a lot of comments that I'm using my husband for clout, and yeah, that's exactly what it is. No lies were told. I am leveraging the support I have. It's kind of like nepotism, but
through my husband, so like spousal nepotism. What's wrong with that?
And we got exhibit 2.
My fucking husband just tried to do to me. No. We're leaving in Paris in 5 hours, so tensions are a little high. We also just redid our closet.
This is all her closet now. She took the whole closet.
Which we already agreed upon.
Now she's saying she doesn't have no space.
And now I'm saying I don't have space for all my. I don't have space for. Can you show? I don't have space for all my Indian suits because I like my dresses spaced out. Do you know what Akash just did?
Here you go. Watch this. Oh my God.
I'm not doing that.
Space exists.
I'm not doing that.
So what do you want to do? You want to buy a separate house with all hangers?
No, we were supposed to build a wardrobe, but Akash didn't want to do it because he's too cheap.
I took the smaller closet.
Yo, are you kidding me? Do you know how much fucking space he has? Look, utilize the shelves, you idiot.
These are for sneakers. And then this could be for towels.
Oh my God.
I gotta clean all this, take it to the storage unit. I just realized today, you're hearing what the storage unit looks like.
I've never been there.
She won't take these downstairs, and then she wants them in my closet, or build a wardrobe so she can have space for her boudoir lingas.
Boudoir suits.
Whatever.
You know what? Let's have a little bit of a better attitude.
You're right. Less. Plural.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
Excuse me?
Yeah, you're squeezed.
Oh gosh, for real? I like my clothes spread out. Then but I literally like my clothes spread out. You want to crunch them all together?
I'm not compressing them.
I don't want them all in the same rack.
Please put them on a different rack. You have racks. You have shelves.
I only have 3
I have a
racks.
full walk-in closet. A full walk-in closet in New York City. You know how insane that is? A full walk-in closet for your.
See, like she knows she's guilty. Look at her smiling, man. Like she knows she's in the wrong.
Exactly. she's just like she's like, well, I know I'm gonna get my way eventually, but let me keep arguing them down.
Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
For self in New York City, and you're telling me I don't have space?
I offered you some in my drawers. Oh, I'll put them in the drawers.
There we go. Look at that solution for the full walk-in closet.
Shut up. So rude.
Tells him to shut up on her public Instagram twice. And
Facts, no respect, telling him shut up, idiot. And this is the guy that's telling you how to get women. All right, bro.
calls him an idiot.
Different. My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Now, let me ask you this: do you believe her?
If you've seen her, then it's hard to believe. Yeah. I remember I was just like, what? But she was 22, I was 31. There was an age gap.
Sure. Did you lie, or did you come right out and say like, "Oh, me too," or was it what did that conversation go like?
I don't remember how it came. I think she said it.
Blacked out.
She said it, and then I was like,
when she said, "I'm a virgin," you went, your heart exploded.
Yeah.
Well, you get happy. He said nothing compared to.
Exactly, dude. I was
a stallion compared to anybody else.
That's great. So happy.
Yeah, that for
so
sure.
Relieved.
Yeah.
And it was just like, it felt right. It was like, oh, God brought me this person that like we already connected, and like she also isn't having sex.
But see, you know how guys always get mad when we can sell them a dream, bro. This woman literally sold you a dream that she was virtuous, she was a virgin.
I'm just gonna really just start it off here. Before you got in here, I was asking Akash about his first time, with you, not as much, but how did it go with other women? Talking about never having a blowjob. What the fuck? So, he's 34. How old are you?
25.
Okay, so you meet him.
Yeah.
He's never had sex, and he's older than you. Were you like, ew?
Yeah.
It's funny because the guy that I was kind of with right before him was also a virgin, and
stole it from a black dude. What's up? Stole it from a black dude.
The black man was a virgin?
I know.
Yeah. He was really on some principled shit, and I don't know. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't want to lose his virginity. But when I met Akash, I was at the point where I was ready, because I don't know if you told her, because I
didn't know you were a virgin too.
So I was a virgin too when I met him.
That's why she don't know the dick is trash.
That's why.
She don't know no better.
I have no idea.
You gotta get him ignorant. You know what I mean?
No, so I felt like I was at a place where I was ready, and then I found out he was a virgin, and then I was like, great. Do I have to wait again? But I think we just connected very well, that it went without saying that we wanted to.
How did you guys meet?
Show. She had a fat ass and I chased her down.
Wait, you met at one of his shows?
No, we were at the Hoboken Comedy Festival. And
Andrew.
I gotta play this first, bro.
I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say.
I had to do it, bro. The part that makes this so painful is that he's already a public figure or whatever. So it's kind of it's a huge stain on his reputation because, he stood his ground and fully believed in what he was saying on those podcasts with those other guys. But turns out his own partner is the complete opposite of everything he was saying, So this is a life learning lesson for him, man. A lot of guys feel like if you speak out against women or something like that, you must hate them or you have some type of way. But it's it's just a precaution thing. It's just something so you can take it with you when you're going through these relationships. It's not something that, like, oh, you gotta just be hateful when you come into the relationship. You just gotta be smart sometimes, you know. Sometimes you gotta use logic over love. Sometimes, even though the love may be there, but the logic gotta be there too. And in this case, he definitely learned it the hard way. I'm gonna say that. And apparently, he ain't said nothing since then, right?
Yeah, when I checked his Twitter page, the only recent thing was when he first responded to Myron. That was on November 7th. And ever since, they were like showing those clips of what his wife was saying, he hasn't responded to any of it on his Twitter page.
Well, let's talk about it. First, I think, what's his name, Akash?
Yeah.
He leave his wife. You need to divorce your wife. Two, man, we just, I mean, we see how you coming. You know what I'm saying? It really shows how fragile like shit is because people believe in this guy, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? You never know really what's going on behind closed doors. And there's a lot of people everybody listens to on social media that have these opinions, but they're not practicing what they preach, as you can see. He's getting publicly disrespected. He getting what was that? Instagram Live.
Instagram or whatever that thing was.
Yeah, just talking crazy, taking over, just being very demanding, you know what I'm saying? It don't seem like he ever gets nothing from her either. I'm not even gonna ask about that. But yeah, she's disrespectful. And I don't know how he didn't know. Like, how did he not know but she's on social media talking like that?
That it's great that you said that because I was asking that the first time I saw. I'm like, how did she keep all this under wraps and him not know any of it? That's the part that makes me find it hard to believe because if people are gonna come out and say, well, maybe they're just faking it to get likes and views, to more clout or whatever.
At what cost though?
He knew she was like that. He just didn't know about the receipts. I think that's what it really is. He knew, ain't no way he didn't know she was like that. Unless he's just that dumb. But I mean, if you can't tell that we seen her work. We seen what she's about and what she like. So
yeah, and so this is the problem I have with some guys, like especially guys when they're like in a relationship and they always want to brag about their significant other. And then when guys out there trying to tell you the ways of dating, it's not like how it was back where our previous mothers and grandparents generation, like when they try to tell you how to date and how to move, it's like they always try to put this pressure of we talking trash about women. No, look, they're just telling you, what do you need to know about dating here, especially in America, what to look for, what are the signs, and see if she's worth of being in a relationship with. And then I guess people always trying to tone police you if you don't say it in a certain way, you're being mean and you're being an asshole. But he's like the perfect example of trying to like police what you're trying to say, but then he's suffering in his own relationship in his own kind of way. His wife calling him stupid, idiot, going on these podcasts saying some wild shit, or like she likes it, what she does for her, night activities with these certain individuals of guys.
Yeah, she's a monster.
And I don't understand how he was so hooked on phonics on this chick. I'm just being honest with you. She's like the typical American chick here. I don't know what what was so traditional or what was different about her.
No, and the thing is it's not that. It's funny that he said that he only deals with, women in his culture. The thing that he failed to forget is that once you come to America, bro, that culture shit is gone, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people need to recognize that. If you live in a country for a long time, you're going to adapt to the way the people are. And unfortunately, in America, we have a kind of a wild mindset. And there was another guy that brought this up a long time ago, but he said the easiest women you're going to get along with are the hoes. The hoes are the easiest ones you're going to get along with because they just know how to get to guys. They know how to talk to them. They be around them. So it's just one of those things where she probably had a very inviting energy, and her energy probably matched his energy. So he overlooked a lot of things. You know what I'm saying?
I think he knows it's bullshit, to be honest. I mean, down to the core. I think he knows even the whole I only date my type of, my women. I think he's just talking just to, I mean, it seemed like just from seeing what's going on, they were probably backing him into a corner.
Yeah,
instead of just acknowledging that your wife is, I'm gonna let her actions speak for herself. Instead of that, I think he just started spitting stuff out. But I mean, we gotta really take this in and realize that this is what's going on behind closed doors. This is how we coming. You know what I'm saying? This is what dudes out here dealing with now. You know what I'm saying? And then wondering why. I mean, where do we go from here? This is what we dealing with, and this is very common, by the way.
All right, so I'm going to play one last video where she responds.
I want to talk to you really quick because obviously my name keeps getting brought up by either women or men. Lately, it's these red pill guys because I said my money, or what did I say? His money is our money and my money is my money, which is a common saying, whatever. I'm not even going to elaborate because I don't fucking care to explain myself to them. But what I will say is, if you're not gonna be a man for fucking women, like if you're gonna say, oh, women should do this for us and we're the prize and blah, 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 at least be a man for yourselves. And what I mean by that is, so I just watched Don't Worry, Darling, finally on Netflix. It's like that movie from 2 or 3 years ago that everyone was talking about. Spoiler alert. But basically these men live in this like virtual reality simulation where everything is perfect. They go to work, their wives clean on them, wait for them. They're like, the wives are basically dependent on their men, like 50s aesthetic, but like the dark side. At the end, you find out that these women never consented to be in this like virtual reality thing. And like when the women start glitching is when the memories of their real life start coming back. And there's this one scene where Chris Pine, the person who orchestrates this whole like utopic town or whatever, he tells Harry Styles to dance for him. And Harry Styles dances for him like a little monkey. That's what I feel like you guys are doing. Whether it's Andrew Tate or these fucking red pill podcast guys, like when they tell you something, when they ask you to jump, you say how high. You're still not a man either way. Do you see what I'm saying? Like you're still a little bitch beta boy doing whatever these fucking men tell you. Why are you mad at us? Why are you mad if me and my husband are cool with each other, if we both make jokes at each other's expense? The difference is my husband will go on stage and say whatever the fuck he wants about me. No one has anything to say. It's like, oh my God, it's so funny, it's so relatable. But then I come on TikTok and I make jokes and now you have a fucking problem? Because I don't have a mic in my hand? Like, make it make sense. I'm not here for the fucking misogyny. One thing that I will say, being canceled by this, like, people doesn't affect me as much because I genuinely don't respect them. I'm just like, okay, like, talk about me all you want, drive traffic to my page. Our YouTube video, our podcast episode that me and Nahal did got 37,000 views, which for us is really fucking high because we're just starting out. So I'm like, okay, keep driving traffic. I'm not even gonna read any of the comments. So it's like, what are you doing this for? Like, there's no way you can be happy. Like, you cannot be happy just doing this. And I feel like if you honestly just tried to find God, worked on yourself, went to therapy, you would feel so much better than what these like little cockroaches and parasites try to tell you. Honestly, that's like my honest feedback.
See,
That's
they're trying to have to like shift the blame, shift the responsibility on themselves, saying, oh, it's just jokes. No, you say what you said. She meant what you said. I mean, which is fine. I mean, we love an honest girl. We like the way they move because we can move accordingly. But don't trying to be like, oh, red pill this, Andrew Tate. Look, there's a lot of guys out here that speak about their feelings on women and how to move, how to move in this relationship era in America. It's not just them. It's not just them two dudes out there. You see it on TikTok, you see it on Twitter, Instagram. There's multiple dudes who's not as up there in the hierarchy of social media presence that tell about their feelings on the dating market. So you trying to push, your talks and speech about how you was moving back then doesn't negate any of it, because it just shows us like, how your character and how you move. And this is not just her. These are other women like her that think that way. I mean, she's not the first, and she definitely won't be the last either. But you're not gonna see people who are knowledgeable enough that the words that you're saying doesn't match doesn't match your actions.
There's not really much to say. I mean, like I said, if he's okay with the relationship, I don't have a problem.
Facts. If he likes it, I love it, bro.
You know, at the end of the day, just know that your kids are gonna see these videos. Your all these other people that surround you are gonna see these videos, and you gonna have to speak to them.
Yeah, you gotta answer to them.
You gotta answer to them. We're just outsiders looking in, and the thing is that if he didn't talk so much ish about other podcasters who he believes talks down on, on females and whatever, there wouldn't be no video. We wouldn't, if he gave like a, you know what, this works for me and this is how it goes, nobody probably would give him any retaliation. But it's the fact that he came out making you seem like to be this angel and you turned out to be the opposite. And it's just kind of like, bro, you gotta uphold your word. Since you want to talk about men, then you got to know as men, we're held to our word, whether we like it or not. You know what I'm saying? If we say something, we got to stand by it. We got to die for it. That's the difference between us and y'all. Y'all could just talk crazy and get no repercussions. But when we talk, we could end up losing our lives. We could end up losing our platforms. So there's a lot more at risk. So as a man, when you say something, you gotta uphold it. And since he tried to come across as that, that's why he's getting the scrutiny he's getting right now. You can't come out here talking like that just because it was 3 years ago. It don't matter. You put it on the internet for everybody. You put it on a public platform for everybody to see. So now you have to uphold it, or you have to come out and make a video saying, hey, you know what? This is how I felt at that time. I just feel a bit different now, which I'm pretty sure he will. But that's the only reason why this whole thing is, but it's just crazy, right? Let me play this real quick.
Women.
The fact that she tried to play victim and all this is crazy. I'm like, you're not a victim, bro. You said these things with your own mouth. Like we just talking about what you said. We're not even trying to come up with like imaginary things. So I just find that funny.
I mean, we gotta stop letting whores describe what a real man is. That's starting to bother me. They be saying that a lot about who's a bitch and what does a man look like and all that. But I do agree, people listen to podcasts is too much. I think they probably are going. I mean, it's just so much of it going on. So much simping. It's an epidemic. I mean, they're out here cutting up. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I don't even believe in like all that, like putting your foot down and arguing and shit. Sometimes you just need to know when to cut shit off. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing that enough. So, but if that's how we coming nowadays and that's what we putting up with in the West, then y'all can have that.
Closing words for me, I'd be like, look, when you on this internet, man, like for me, or anybody else, like if you're gonna be talking shit and brag about your significant other or anybody or whatever, if you know you have a past or some type of digital footprint of people, you can be exposed. You gotta be careful how you talk to other people because they might have some type of vendetta trying to find dirt on you and expose you. And especially the easy way to expose a guy is through his women because sometimes when you're with women, you have to like know like it's what type of environment they put themselves in because they can easily run their mouth and expose stuff they're not even supposed to say out in the public that way. That's why, like I said, you always have to vet, but even sometimes you might try to trust in vetting, you still might end up taking an L. So like I said, you got to be very careful when you talk shit and have a significant other that's kind of out there, very westernized, that can put your reputation into jeopardy. So I guess this can be a lesson for him and other men out there. Watch who you're with in a relationship, and when you talk shit, you better hope there's nothing out there that can come back and eat you.
Better back it up.
So that being said, if you guys enjoy the video or what the opinions we have to say about it, please leave in the comment section down below. We appreciate the support. If you guys want to support us even more, check out our merch. We have a link in the description box for that. So once again, we appreciate you guys for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget the notification bell if you haven't already. If you guys have any recommendations or feedback, let us know on our social media. Email down below. And we'll see you guys in the next video.